If you're thinking about moving to Charlotte, North Carolina, then you're probably interested in learning about the neighboring suburbs. I get calls and emails every single day from people just like you looking to make their move to the Charlotte area. So whether you're moving in a month or a year, be sure to call, text, or email. I'd love to help you start your journey to Charlotte. In today's video, we're going to be touring St. John's Forest, a neighborhood in Union County, North Carolina. Let's see if it's a good fit for you. Be sure to stick around to the very end of the video where you're going to find out about the neighborhood real estate stats and the map and location information. You came here to learn about St. John's Forest, so let's jump in. Like I said, this neighborhood is in Union County, North Carolina, and if we zoom in to right here, this is where you're going to find it. This is St. John's Forest. It's right off of 84 Weddington Road, right outside of Wesley Chapel, outside of Monroe, very close to Indian Trail. So it's a really great spot for a neighborhood. Just to give you some stats about the homes here, there are 638 homes in St. John's Forest. They are all single family homes, so no townhomes or condos here. You're gonna find homes ranging from about 1,000 square feet all the way up to about 3,700 square feet. You'll find 2-bedroom homes all the way up to 6-bedroom homes, and they're gonna be 1- and 2-story homes in this neighborhood. Now the homes here were built from 2003 to 2015, and there were 3 main builders here: D.R. Horton, KB Home, and Regent Homes. So that's what's going on here in St. John's Forest. And just to give you an idea, the median lot size is about 0.15 acres. Let's go ahead and jump into some real estate stats for St. John's Forest. First of all, you know, if you've been watching the channel for a while, real estate prices have still been on the increase in the entire Charlotte area. We're still seeing the same thing here in St. John's Forest. The median sale price here is $372,000, but keep in mind that's going to be widely varied because, like I said, the home sizes can vary greatly in the neighborhood, so that's going to make a big impact on that sale price. The price per square foot on average is $164.79, and the average days on market is 22. So on average, it takes about 22 days for a home in St. John's Forest to go under contract. Let's take a quick peek at some of the most recent real estate happenings here in St. John's Forest. First of all, as of the date I'm recording this, November 12th, 2023, there's only 1 home currently available on the market. There are a couple homes under contract, and then we have some recent closings as well. You can take a look at the description below for a link so you can see what's currently available in St. John's Forest and the surrounding area. But if you have any questions about any homes in the Charlotte area, please reach out. My information's on the screen for you, and I want to help you with your move to Charlotte, so let me know how I can do that. First up, let's take a look at the home that is currently available and see if maybe it would be a good fit for you. This home is at 405 Waterlemon Way. It's $410,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom with 2,242 square feet. Now, this home has already been on the market for 38 days as of today, and that is higher than average, so I would not expect it to stay on the market too much longer. I would imagine that the price may come down a bit. Maybe the seller will have a price decrease, a price correction, or perhaps a buyer will come in and make an offer that is a little bit lower than that list price. But as you can see, the home, this home was built in 06, so it is a little bit dated. It needs a few updates, but that's something that a buyer can go in and have that expectation and be able to put their own DNA and their own fingerprint on their home and really make it their own. All right, let's take a look at 4428 Red Hook Road. This one is under contract. It was listed at $399,900. It was also built in 2006, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom with 2,215 square feet. So not much different than the other home we just looked at, but this one was only on the market for 10 days. With only 10 days on market, I would definitely anticipate that it's going to close at a price pretty close to that list price. It's most likely not going to be over, but it's most likely not going to be too far under either. Like I said, this home was also built in 2006, so you can tell it might need a little bit of updating. A buyer can certainly move right in and live in it as is, or they can make a couple modifications and really make it their own and kind of bring it up to 2023. All right, let's take a look at the other one that's under contract. Now this one is a little bit smaller. Like I said, there's a huge diversity in the sizes in St. John's Forest. This one's only 1,574 square feet, but it's much newer. This one was built in 2014. The list price $310,000, and it went under contract after only 7 days on the market. So you can tell the likelihood is that the price will not be very far under, if it's under at all, the list price. This one's a lot newer. You can tell the difference in the finishes based, if you compare this one to the first two we looked at, you're gonna see some different finishes here, and it looks a little bit newer. Even though it still has that Formica or laminate countertop, but it still has more of a newer feel than the first two we looked at. All right, so that one's under contract. We'll take a look at a couple of the most recent closings. 4625 Mayho Lane was listed at $430,000, closed at $425,000. And let's take a look at that history. It might not be. It was listed originally at $459,900 in July, and they had a couple price decreases before they ended up at $430,000, and the price that closed at was $425,000. So that one was on the market for 32 days, and it was a 5-bed, 2.5 bath built in 2004 with 2,909 square feet. So this one, as you can tell based on the history, it was priced a little bit high to start with. They eventually did come down to a more accurate market reality at $430,000, and then the buyers who came in ended up at $425,000. This one has experienced some updates. So even though it was built in 04, this one had already gone through some updates. That's a very pretty kitchen. You've got your big farm sink there and some granite countertops. So they had done a good job on this one. All right, let's look at one more. 4728 Kittle Lane. This one, let's see, we'll take a look at their price. It initially started at $448,000. and eventually was listed at $430,000 after a price decrease, 2 price decreases, and then eventually closed at $430,000. This one was on the market for 27 days, built in 2007. It's a 3-bed, 3.5 bath with 3,098 square feet. And this one, you can tell, has experienced some updates as well. So those are the most recent real estate happenings in the St. John's Forest neighborhood. We're gonna jump into my favorite segment, and that is when we're talking about the map. So when people are moving from out of the area, I think that it really benefits you to see what the map looks like, where you are in relation to some other hot spots, and if that feels like it might be a good fit for you, then you can come and take a look in person, or we can do virtual tours as well. So reach out if you are relocating to the Charlotte area and need some help with that. We're gonna actually jump full screen into the map so that we can see it very clearly. So here is St. John's Forest. Like I said, this is Union County. It is unincorporated Union County, so it does not have city taxes. It's not technically in the city of Monroe, but it is in a Monroe zip code. I didn't really talk too much about the amenities. They do have a clubhouse, an outdoor pool, and a playground, and the HOA fees currently are $450 per year. The schools that you're zoned for are Rocky River Elementary, which you're just going to come right out here on 84, make a left on North Rocky River Road, and Rocky River Elementary School is right there, super close. You're also zoned for Sun Valley Middle School and Sun Valley High School. So for those schools, you're going to come down Wesley Chapel Road, and you're going to find Sun Valley Middle and Sun Valley High School right here at the corner basically of Wesley Chapel Road and Old Charlotte Highway, or Old Monroe Road if you're going this way. You're going to find them right here in the Sun Valley area. This is a great spot. This is maybe I want to say it's about a 12-minute drive from the neighborhood, but here you're going to find some great restaurants, some shopping. You have Harris Teeter and Publix here on opposite corners. You also have a movie theater and urgent care. So lots of very interesting things here in Sun Valley. And if you live in St. John's Forest, you might be spending a bit of time in the Sun Valley area. So that is a great, really close location for you. What else are you close to? If you zoom out a little bit, you're about less than a 7-mile hike to downtown Monroe. Now, downtown Monroe has definitely gone through some updates recently. Every time I go into downtown Monroe, I'm feeling surprised by something. They have some fantastic shopping, restaurants, and different things to do in downtown Monroe. So definitely take a look at that if you are in the area. From St. John's Forest, you can get to I would say the closest grocery store is probably Food Lion. You're going to take 84 down to 200, and Food Lion is right here. They have cleared some land right across here, so I know that they're going to be building some other things there as well, but I don't know yet what all is going in this area, but be on the lookout for some new development there. You're right by Union Academy Charter School. It's a very popular charter school in the area, so a lot of people do use charter schools. They go on a lottery system. So we're kind of coming up to that enrollment period. If you're wanting to enroll in one of the local charter schools, you're going to want to jump into their lotteries here in the next couple months. There's another shopping area you might really like, and that's the Wesley Chapel Commons. There's a Target here. There's a Chick-fil-A. It's temporarily closed. They're doing some updates to that, but that should be open soon. There's a Dunkin' Donuts, a gas station. There's a CVS here and a Walgreens across the street. You also have a Harris Teeter here as well. So lots and lots of shopping nearby. That's a really great spot to be in because there's shopping everywhere nearby. You have Weddington Optimist Park, which is a great park for athletic. They have baseball and soccer fields, tons of baseball and soccer fields there. And then there's Dogwood Park at Wesley Chapel right across the street, where they have like playgrounds, dog parks, and things like that. So really there's a lot to do in the area. Besides that, we are about a 45-minute drive to Charlotte Douglas Airport, and we're 20 miles from uptown because we don't have easy access to the main like highways. 20 miles to uptown could take you even like 50 minutes if the traffic is really bad. You might be able to get there in like 40 if the traffic is really good. But if you're traveling from St. John's Forest into uptown, it might be a bit of a trek for you. Like I said, 45-minute drive to Charlotte Douglas Airport, about a 35-minute drive to Carowinds. So it's definitely not as easy of a place to jump on to like 485. You're a bit of a trek from 485. So just keep in mind that if you're going to have to commute to Charlotte, that might be a tough one for you. But if you're doing stuff in Union County, it's very, very convenient. If you're interested in getting a copy of this map, just reach out to me. I would love to send it to you, especially if you are moving to the area or considering a move to the area. This map shows you lots of favorite restaurants in Union County, lots of things to do in Union County. So I would love to send it to you if you are thinking about making a trip or thinking about moving to the area. I hope that you agree that St. John's Forest is a really cool neighborhood here in Union County, North Carolina. And if you have questions about it, leave them in the comments below. I would love to answer them. Or you can reach out to me directly. My information is all in the description as well. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell so that you get notified every time we post new videos. We want to make sure that we're providing value to you. So if you have a video you'd like to see featured, just leave it in the comments below. I would love to help out. All right, thanks so much. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.